CapeCast.
Howdy, folks. Welcome to CapeCast, the official webcast of the Cape Cod Times, and today it's all about worms. We're in Buzzards Bay, home to the Cape Cod Worm Farm, and here is Maddie, our new intern, and together we're a little nervous about the whole worm thing. Maddie, we're going in. What are you thinking?
Worms kind of creep me out.
We don't know how this is going to end, but now it's on to a wormy adventure. We're getting our wriggle on at the Cape Cod Worm Farm here in Buzzards Bay. And Jennifer, we're here at one of your worm pits. There's a lot of worms wiggling right now.
There are.
What goes on in here?
Well, right now this is an active worm pit, which means that we have started the worms off in here with equal parts of peat moss, leaf mold, and manure. And then we add the worms and we basically power feed them. So what the worms are doing is they're eating and processing all of which we put in and passing it out. And while they're doing that, they're creating a wonderful fertilizer for us, which is called worm casting.
It's this worm poop, right?
It's worm poop.
And that comes out into the soil, but it's like really good for the soil.
Right, it's very good for the soil. They're desperately trying to get underground and away from the light. And they can move pretty quickly.
Oh yeah, they're zipping right along there.
So how many worms do you think you sell in a year?
I'm not the owner, but I've been here for 7 years. I think we probably sell at least a couple million a year. They're $26 a pound, and we do free shipping. We ship to Africa, Greece, Egypt, and they all have a need for soil improvement.
You don't just sell worms, right?
No, we sell the worms, but we also sell the organic composted fertilizer, which they produce. It's called worm casting, and we sell that in a 25-pound bag. Right now the cost is $12 for 25 pounds, and a little bit goes a long way. It's pure fertilizer, so you can mix a little bit in with any poorer soil that you might have, and you'll find your plants doing well.
Here we go. It's
you like
intern
to hold
super
this?
test time.
Maddie is holding.
Oh, Maddie, what does that feel like?
As much.
Maddie, what are you feeling right now?
Ooh, they're moving.
They're wiggling around.
Are they moving in a good way? Is this like...
Healthy. There we probably have about 250.
Oh, good.
Maddie.
250 right there, Maddie.
I wouldn't want you to be shortchanged.
Maddie, you've got 250 worms in your hands. Anything you'd like to say to Mr. and Mrs. America out there?
I don't know. They're kind of like very distracting right now because there's a pile of moving worms in my hands.
Has this increased your appreciation for worms?
Yes, it has. It's not as bad as I thought it would be.
Because you had expressed some concern in the car ride down to Buzzards Bay about holding worms.
Oh,
Yeah.
worm phobic.
It's true. Do you meet people like that, Jennifer?
There are. Unfortunately, my daughter's one of them, surprisingly enough. So she has a hard time watching me work. And doesn't enjoy when I bring my work home with me at night.
CapeCast.
I got a handful of worms here, and you know what? I am falling in worm love. These guys help your garden. They make no noise. They're friendly. They tickle you a little bit. And they're always working underground while you may be having a beer in your backyard. They're at work making your garden better. And they're kind of cute.